What it do, man? What it do, world? I've been trying to. First of all, I want to thank God, like I always do. I can't do nothing without Him. I can't even give you the. I can't give you the right. I can't give you the right words if it ain't for Him. So I want to always thank Him. But man, we live in a wicked world today, man. It's wicked out here, man. It's all. It's all for self, and so many people caught in a moment to where they don't never look at no principles about nothing. They don't look at you know they caught in who they mess with. This shit really done shown. It's really showing. People on their familiar face shit because they look down on. They look down. They try to look down on you for you being who you are. They try to look down on you, but you can't look down on nobody that ain't looking down on you, man. I just thank God I ain't got no dislike or no hate in me, because this world it's so full of envious and jealous type shit, you know what I'm saying? And it be showing. I mean, it be shown all through one character. You hear me? So I try not to, it used to kind of bother me a little bit. And I used to try to, I mean, not try, but I would attack shit like that. But I can't be allowing my strength to fall for weak shit and attacking it. I got too much strength to be attacking weak shit. You know what I'm saying? I need to overlook the weak shit and address the weak shit. I got enough knowledge and wisdom where I can address the weak shit. I ain't gotta attack it. I ain't gotta say nothing with it. I can just address it because I ain't the one that's suffering from them ways. I ain't the one suffering from dislike. I'm still so, you know what I'm saying, 10 toes down in my root. Until that's all I know. I'm still putting on for my grandmother every day. I'm still putting on for my grandpa and them every day. So it's like I do this shit. You know what I'm saying? It don't make no difference. I do this shit for the history, man. I ain't gonna never turn my money into no flashcard on my people. I ain't gonna never turn my money into no flashcard on my people, man. If I can't represent the money the right way, then I'm not even gonna represent the money, man. That's something I don't do. I came from nothing, man. I came from less, and I still represent the less, man. Even though I'd have been blessed to get great out of it. Therefore, I ain't trapped in no lessons. You know what I'm saying? So I'm caught in my blessing. You either trapped in your lesson or you caught in your blessing. I thank God I caught me a blessing with this life that I was blessed to get experience out of, man. I've been learning from every mistake I've been through. I've been learning from everything. I learned from other people's mistakes. I learned from how other people being treated. I learned from that type of shit. But my most valuable lesson came from me learning from myself. I couldn't have got this for nobody. I couldn't have got it for nobody else. That's why it don't make no sense for other people to get mad, behind something that they can't even control, man. I ain't gonna never get mad on somebody else's actions. That's why I always been firm on controlling mine, man. I don't know nothing else, man, but controlling Willie McDonald, man. I know how to control my moment. I know how to act in my moment, man. I don't do nothing but embrace it. I'm prepared for whatever God put in front of me because I ain't got no hidden agendas when I'm walking. I ain't gonna never outrun God because I don't do that. I'm a man that move according to my own two steps. You hear me? I don't care how bad it's raining, and I don't care how much they throwing shit on me. I'm still gonna keep pushing with a heart because I know He got me for my direction. I don't worry about that. I'm not caught in no hype. There's so many people caught in the hype that they don't pay attention to life nowhere. Therefore, they don't want to be responsible for their own actions. But that's where you get your life at. As long as you be responsible for your own actions, you're gonna get life right there. Forget anybody else, it don't matter. This life is all about one individual catching life for themselves in their own path. If you don't have what it take to catch life for your own path, then you're not gonna have what it take to live life. Simple. You better get you some respect, man. I thank God for my grandmother, Elizabeth McDonald. R.I.P. to that woman. I watched her blood, sweat, and tears. I thank God for my grandpa, R.I.P. Clyde Cobb. He was everything, man. R.I.P. to my grandpa Les. But me and my grandpa Clyde, we was close, man. And it's like, Man, I respect the work they put in. I respect the work my grandpa Les put in. I respect the work my grandpa Clyde put in because they made it possible for me to have life, man. You know, because if it wasn't for these like my uncles and just people coming from my aunties, it's like the strength of the family. It's like, man, when we coming through life, man, we were struggling, but we made ends meet, man. We made everything count. We made everything count because we stuck together through it. We stuck together through it all, so that's where it counted at. It don't count no other way. So at the end of the day, I've always been a different kind of leader because I always wanted to provide for my family any which way I could. It wasn't about nothing else. I ain't gonna never let no mama have me feeling like I can't do nothing for my mama, or feel like I can't do nothing for my aunties, for my brothers. I don't want all my kids. I ain't gonna never feel nobody. Period. I represent somebody bigger than me. I ain't gonna never feel like I'm too good to help anybody. I don't care what they may have. I don't care what they ways might have to cause them to do to me. That ain't nothing. They don't serve me no purpose. They ways ain't gonna stop me from being a leader, man. I'm a leader no matter what ways. That's why people don't know. That's why people don't understand me because people done so much whole shit until where they think that I'm supposed to walk through with my head down. No, man, I'm gonna walk through my head high because this is my life. I don't owe nobody nothing. I've been living life and I've been learning life. Therefore, I don't have nothing. I don't have nothing to hide. You hear me? I don't have nothing to hide. I stand firm on what I believe in. I know God got me, and and He know I got Him. Simple. So I represent I represent this thing one way, and I represent it with hope only. I don't do no hopeless shit. I don't do no hopeless shit. So I mean, I only rep it one way. So I don't care what I don't care how you may feel or how someone may feel about you somebody bringing your attitude to you, man, bringing your behavior to you, man. When somebody got to bring your behavior to you, you got to pay attention to that, man. If somebody got to address your character, you got to pay attention to that, man. We grown men and we need to grow up now because it don't make no sense because women already been doing too much. My mama she raised 4 boys, so it's like, man, they been doing too much. And my dad ain't did nothing, and my brothers them dad ain't did nothing. So it's like, it's cool. My mama didn't talk about our dad as us, man. She didn't talk about our dad. So that was a blessing. That was jewels right there because she allowed us to see for ourselves how they build. And that was a blessing. But she did raise gentlemen, though. We all gentlemen at the end of the day because women raised us, man. And that's what you're gonna get if you don't be suffering from trying to run down your dad with being tough and try to be everything to your homeboy. You don't want to be everything to yourself and everything to your siblings. Because if you don't got your immediate family, you don't have no one, man. So at the end of the day, man, we got to wake up, man. It's time to grow up now. It ain't no looking over nothing now. You better pay attention to what's going on to get this shit right now. Cause we're so far behind disrespect to where you gotta form on what's important, so you won't be bamboozled. I thank God I can't be fooled, cause I ain't coming here. I ain't come through like playing. I ain't the one to play, so I ain't the one to be fooled, cause I ain't the one fooling nobody. I'm going through like standing firm on what I solely believe in, which is my principles that was instilled in me from a kid. My grandmother, my grandfather, my grandmother, my grandfather. I got these things, these jewels instilled in me, man. And by his grace, he rewarded my faithfulness, man. That's all he done. But it kills me, man. It kills me. It kills me, man, that we continue to act like we don't see what we need to do as a race. It scares me that we don't see what we need to do as each individual. We don't have no right to be talking about nobody because we wasn't taught anything to be talking about somebody else. We'll be holding a conversation about somebody else and we wouldn't even talk nothing about life. We need to quit expanding on these people. We need to quit expanding on relationships. We need to quit expanding on somebody else's problems because we wasn't even raised to even know how to handle anything. So we need to quit turning down people when we wasn't raised to know anything, to be a nobody else. So we need to quit turning down people from that, man, because we wasn't taught nothing. Shit, my grandmother always told me if you don't have nothing good to say, don't say nothing at all. So that's why I choose to keep everything to myself. But she always told me, don't never be afraid to speak on your heart, speak from your heart. And that's what I continue to stand on. I don't never be afraid to speak from my heart because that's what I do everything with. I do everything with my heart behind it. Therefore, I don't have to be no plan. I have to hesitate on God in the moment. I don't have to hesitate on Him because I don't have nobody in the room that I got to impress or I'm trying to impress. So I don't have to hesitate on Him. Therefore, I'm gonna activate and I move according to what's going on in front of me. And if I got to stand up I got to stand up to make myself presentable in that moment for God. I will because that's all I do. I ain't gonna never be afraid to speak on what's right. I ain't gonna never be able to speak. I ain't gonna never be afraid to speak on the social life. I ain't gonna never be afraid to speak on them things for real. Cause I'm blessed. I'm blessed with a gift. I'm blessed with a gift that got God on and not game. And so many people took me for game because that's all they want to run. That's all they want to run on their own life is game. I don't play game. That's why I stand firm on what I believe in, and people can't handle that. But that ain't my fault. We need to start being. We need to start respecting our leaders like we need to respect. We need to respect leaders. We need to respect people. We need to respect people like everybody go to church and respect their pastor. It don't make no sense how the whole how a builder can go in there and respect one man and come outside the building and can't respect their own brother, can't respect their own family. Come on, man, you can't respect. How you gonna go in church and respect your brothers, but you come outside the church and you can't respect your brothers? That don't make no sense to me. It don't make no difference what building you go in. We all up on the one man. If you believe in the power of greater than yourself, then you need to be a man from that. Cause we don't owe the world. The world don't owe us nothing, but we owe everything to the world. Cause if God put a toll by everybody's bed and He did a heart scan every morning before He wake us up, how many people you think could get up? If he put a toll by our bed where He got to do a heart scan every morning before He wake you up, He run a scanner by your heart. How many people you think will be woke? And everybody want to wake up and worry about some money that's already dead when God don't charge us nothing to wake us up to live. If He don't charge us to wake up to live, why are we gonna continue to make it about the money to live? Come on, man, it's already hard right there where we already got to pay bills and do all the take care of the necessity things in life to goddamn me get ahead. So it don't make no sense to us can't till before we can't realize. I mean, it don't make no sense. We can't realize what's important, what we need to get, why we need to stand firm on getting along, having each other back. Because hard times will hit anybody, and it's bad going on in a whole lot of people because we suffer from that. We suffer from not knowing a whole bunch of shit. So we need to quit acting like we know everything now. Quit acting like we got all of a sudden got the world figured out when we never did. We need to wake up and get our head out of ass because it ain't right. And we need to grow up right now. It's time to grow up now. Like I say, I'm not with politics, but I'm for my people. I'm for the people. I'm not for politics, but I'm for my people. I'm not with it, but I'm for my people. I'm for people. I'm for all colors. It don't make no difference what color you. I'm for you. I'm for all colors because I respect human beings like God have my back and respect me. I respect human beings, man. It's an honor to wake up, man. Every day I wake up, it's an honor. It's an honorary for me. So why would I go against the grain of that and be disrespectful to anybody? Why would I even want to point the finger at somebody? So I done got. They say I'm crazy. For all the good stuff that I know, they say I'm crazy. They slapping me in the face. They slapping God in the face, and then they act like they got a moment all in the same breath. Come on, man. Come on, man. We got to grow up, man. That shit ain't right. But it ain't got nothing to do with me because once again, this is all on my problem. This been my life. Everything going on me is just the weight of the world that I've been have to push with. And this just comes with the weight of the world. Because people gonna be disliking you, people gonna throw stones, people gonna do that. But I push with a power greater than myself, so therefore I don't have no problem with my heart. Cause God don't have no problem with my direction. Cause if I had a problem with my heart, then God will have a problem with my direction. So man, I ain't gotta go back and forth with nobody don't understand that. And it's important to understand it because you'll know what to look for. People don't even know. It don't make no sense. People don't know who been good to them a long life. Cause they sell out on any and everybody. People don't even pay attention to who been good to them. That's bad, man. But if man realize if we come together as mans, we come together with man as strength. Women can goddamn it hold on to theirs, man. They can hold on to their weakness, man. We can't come together and be strong, and a woman can't hold on to her strength. And that's why she get played out of weakness. Come on, man. Man been playing women out their weakness for a long time. But we need to start standing up, man. Like Tupac said, man. We got our name from our woman. We got our game from our woman. Huh? Why we won't heal our women, huh? Why we won't kill for our women? Why we won't be real to our women? Huh, man? Why we won't do that, man? Yeah, man, for real, man. We got our name from a woman and our game from a woman, man. Come on, man. Shit, let's start being real to them. Let's start being honest with them. Let's start getting them right, man. And then we want to blame the youngsters. How we gonna blame the youngsters when they women instead of having the kids by men that's not even being fathers? Not because they don't want to, because they don't know how. We've been running from our responsibilities for years. Grown folks still doing it. We need to grow up and quit pointing the fingers, man, because this shit is getting dangerous, more dangerous by the day, more dangerous by the second, more dangerous by the hour. And we still goddamn allowing food shit to take our kind ways. And we better people when we kind. We can't get no fool attention being kind, man. But we better people when we kind. Cause I know I am. But I always gotta get unkind to be a fool for me to get some fool's attention that don't give a damn about no kind brother. Like myself. Man, that ain't got nothing to do with me. That's why I pray harder, and I pray for those who don't understand it. I pray for those who got a wicked heart. Yeah, I pray for those things. Everything I got, I pray for. I've been going through life with two things in my life. That's hope and heart. I've been having hope for faith, and I've been having heart for direction, man. That's all I ever had. That's why I don't do hopeless shit. I came from hopeless. I'm still living my life through hopeless shit. Cause everybody around me doing hopeless shit, they can't see the hope that's in me. Because they caught in a moment where it ain't no hope at, man. Come on, man. We gotta wake up, man. We gotta wake up fast, man. We gotta understand what we need to pay attention to. Cause right now we blind. It ain't no such thing as no leaders when everybody playing for their own position. Come on, man. You gotta cover your path because your position ain't shit. Can we get back to covering our path where it's important? With direction, with God and the heart. Can we get back to identifying what's important with life? Because that is most definitely a heart, man. So many people don't even have a heart to even walk into church, but they come out to church and act like they got a heart doing hopeless shit. Come on, man. We got to wake up, man. This shit ain't right, man. We got to. What is your purpose, man? What is your passion? What's your purpose? Do you have any purpose in life? Do you got any passion? Because I know I do, and I know if you found your passion, then God found your purpose. So guess what? He got you. It's just a reason for you to live, man. I know it's a reason for me to live. So I don't worry about those who don't have no heart to live. Because you got to have a heart to live, man. And you got to have a heart that don't jump out your chest in every moment when you think it's on your side. Nah, man. You can't allow your heart to get away from you because I don't. And I ain't going to let no moment take my heart away from what I put in. That's why I stand like a man. And that's it. But it's all respect, man. But we got to do better, man. I just wanted to drop a few jewels on here because I haven't said anything in a few days since I've been on YouTube because I don't want to flood it like that because I'm not on flooding it because I'm all about making sense. But I have never seen sense come out of nonsense shit, man. I ain't never seen it. But if we realize that we've been faithful to nonsense shit, then we might start and wake up, man. But we'll get in the car and take a chance on losing our life before we get in the car and goddamn me, before we get in the car and ride somewhere where we don't lose our life by talking with some sense. It don't make no sense. We'll take a risk on losing our life before we take a sacrifice on keeping our life by keeping our heart in line. Come on, man. It don't make no sense, but it don't matter because I got what it take to lead. I got what it take to reach. I got what it take. If you ain't been doing no teaching, then you shouldn't be doing no talking. Simple. Everybody doing some talking, but they don't even have what it take to teach because they don't have what it take to lead. That's why they need to be quiet and quit getting all the mess started and spread all they think they know what they talking about and think they got all the information when they wasn't talking nothing like I wasn't talking nothing like so many others wasn't talking about. But it don't make no sense to not be talking nothing and then you ain't caught no experience with your life. You just a fool talking, man. It's a blind leading the blind just because you please hush. Because if you got kids, you not really done enough because you ain't teaching them nothing. Because when they get 18 or when they get 13 and 14, so many of our brothers don't even know to fend for their kids. After it ain't, if once it ain't about the money no more, once you got to start producing for more than the money, the kids get away from a lot of our black mans anyway. So man, we got to get better, man, as a race, man. No better doubt. But I'm talking about all across the world. We got to get better. We got to help strengthen our women by getting strong as men. Until we get strong, until we get strong with men, we ain't gonna our women gonna always suffer from weakness, man, and our kids gonna always lose. So we got to be a strength. We got to be a strength as men. That's where it started right there. The world ain't gonna never be shit till we get strength as men. So we be blaming everything but the right thing. It start all with the men. Until the men get stronger together, then we gonna forever fail with the youth. Simple. And the women gonna always suffer from weakness until then. But y'all women, y'all keep fighting, y'all keep being dominant, y'all keep pushing for greatness. But don't y'all have nobody in y'all life that's gonna tear you down. And women, y'all quit belittling your man. If you gotta break your man down, don't deal with him. If you gotta belittle him, don't deal with him. I know it's hard when you get into an argument, a little conversation with somebody, with your friend, with your man, and y'all have your words go to being exchanged. Boo. Don't belittle him. Don't break him down. If he break you down, okay, but don't go back and forth with him. Keep your heart in line, baby. That's how you get your strength. Keep your heart in line. Keep your heart in line by not entertaining the fool. Keep your okay, whatever you ain't got to. If he causing problem playing victim, then okay, let him keep causing problem playing victim. You keep getting your strength, and you find your strength where you can walk on out the door. Cause it don't make no sense to continue to be taking it. That's mental abuse. Don't nobody need to take. They go for male or female, but I'm solely talking about the men's, man. Cause I represent weak women and I destroy weak men. Because I know it's important it's important for men to get right. Cause we steady blaming these youngsters, they ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Cause it's babies having babies. Yeah, Pac said we're gonna have a race of babies who have babies and hate the ladies, man. Come on, man, we got to wake up, man. But all right, man, I'm finna ready to go, man. I ain't got no certain way of producing this shit. I'm full of this shit. It ain't nothing. I'm full of it. I'm ready for 85 South show. I'm full of it. Anything they got some power where you talking about they talking about some deeply rooted shit. I'm ready to go because I'm not here to build my people down. I got enough strength in me where I can pick everybody up that ain't got no strength. That's me. I'm ready to rock on that chapter, man. I'm ready to rock on that level. I'm from the build up squad, man. Yeah, that's me. If I can't build you up, man, I don't want to do nothing, man. If I ain't got nothing good to say to you, then I don't want to say nothing at all. That's just me, man. And I got it. I got it, man. I got whatever it takes for you to get strength. That's it. If you got a bad spirit, I can't help you right there, man. I serve a good. I'm a good spirit, brother. I believe in positivity. That's it. I don't push no other way. I only push one way. I can't be no other nigga. I'm a pusher, not a puller. I never pull D, and I don't want my D pulled, man. I push, man. I push you over, man. Yeah, before you pull me down, I'll push you over. Simple, man. Shout out, man. Shout out to the world, man. Shout out to the code, man. It's still Waco, Texas on mine, man, because I represent that from the bottom of it, man. I don't know no other community, man, because that's the only community I ran through, even though I've been through all parts of the world, man. I ain't your average because I'm a rare breed, and I'll never be a crossbreed. Hey, I'm gone, man. Respect, man.